Welcome to Slow Home Studio. Too many people live in badly designed houses, and we want to change that.
Today's topic is practical sustainability, and we're taking a question from Jennifer in Toronto. And she asks, hi, John and Matthew, do you know if there is a way to recycle the concrete from an old foundation if you were building a new house?
Well, yes, we do. We've got several ideas for that, and I think actually the best way to do it is whenever possible to reuse it. And so here's actually a project from our house brand office, and there's a little post-war bungalow, and you can see here that it's actually being lifted up off of the foundation by this crane. We actually then went and sold that house, and it was put on a new foundation out in the country. And you can see that we're just about to start reusing that foundation.
Yeah, it's interesting because what they have to do is they have to slice horizontally with a pair of concrete cutters, and the house is moved by the placement of these huge steel beams. They actually lay them underneath the cut. They lift it up a little bit, put the house on it, and then slide the house along. So what you're left with is actually a pretty good square foundation. And that's the nice thing, is a lot of these post-war bungalows have pretty good footprints. They're maybe too small because they don't have an upper floor, but if you're smart, and if you're smart in design, you can actually reuse the foundation. So in this case, what we had to do is we had to add 12 inches on top of the existing foundation to make it a 9-foot basement, which is more common today.
That's really important.
It's very important, otherwise you have a very low ceiling in the basement. And then, of course, we framed a new house on top.
So the one thing to remember in all of this is that you need to get a structural engineer involved to make sure that you can actually reuse a foundation. Generally speaking, though, we found that anything past 1960 should be okay.